guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title of this video, we are finally going to be doing the long awaited and requested video of my university decision final reveal. So I have all of the cupcakes. Well, I'm using banana bread, but I have them all here. I'm going to show you guys. Before we begin, I just want to apologize for all of the cuts. My camera literally shuts off every 2 minutes now, and I don't know why, so really sorry about that. But here are all of my choices. So if you haven't seen my original university decisions video where I go over all of my choices, here are the schools I applied to. So there's King's University College at Western for their BMOS program, University of Guelph for their BComm, University of Western Main Campus for their BMOS and Ivy, but I actually ended up not applying for Ivy, McMaster University for their BComm, and then finally Wilfrid Laurier University for BBA. So those are all of the choices. We are going to go through all of them. I'm going to, if you guys have seen these videos, basically I just go over one, take one out until we get to my final choice. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's get right into it. Okay, so we're going to start off with kicking out Kings first. So I'm going to take this one out. The reason why Kings came out first is it was actually my first acceptance, so it kind of had a special place in my heart. Also, BMOS was a cool program for me. I only applied to it if I didn't get into main campus, and then as soon as I got into main campus, it was kind of like, oh, there's no point. Although I did like the fact that it was like a smaller community on a bigger campus. But I don't know, in the end, I just thought Kings was not for me. The next one we are going to be kicking off is McMaster University. Unfortunately, Winnette, if you're watching, I'm really sorry. The only reason I just didn't like Mac was because when I went for the open house, the people that were doing the actual presentations made it sound really boring. But I also loved their campus. It's so nice, it's pretty, and everything's pretty close, and they look like a really nice university. I just didn't think it was for me. I didn't have anything that was like making me want to go there. Okay, so after Mac was kicked off, it was basically down to these top three, which are Guelph, Western, and Laurier, and this is where my decision started getting really difficult. I was between all three of these for weeks, and I really just couldn't decide because there were things that were pulling me to either of the schools. The one that I'm going to kick off is actually Western University. Now, this was a really difficult decision for me because that was my top dream school for the longest while. I liked BMOS. I didn't really like the fact that they group it into a social science degree rather than a official business degree, but I loved everything about Western, and it basically just came down to the type of degree I was getting. Also the fact that I didn't apply for Ivy in the end, and I thought it was kind of a risk to try and go for BMOS just to get Ivy and then possibly not get it. Also the money that's involved in Ivy, and then I also just thought that the campus was way too big, and when I actually went to go visit, I didn't get the vibe that I was really wanting. It really sucks. A lot of my friends are going there. Both Emma and Caleb are going there, and like a bunch of my other close friends, so it's gonna suck that I can't see them, but I mean, that's just more of the reason for me to go to FOCO and just visit all my friends. Now we are up to our final two. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain what things I like about either one of them, and then we're gonna do the final reveal. So both of these schools gave me great degrees. I'm getting a BComm from Guelph and a BBA from Laurier. I also like that both of these programs had the co-op. That's ultimately what I was looking for in my degree. I wanted to have that hands-on learning, and just co-op is also a way for me to get money while I'm in university, so I thought it was a great experience, and these are the only two degrees that offered a co-op. Both schools are really nice. They have a good rep from what I've seen. Laurier seems to be more geared towards business, whereas Guelph is more geared towards science. The Guelph campus is beautiful, and so many of my friends are going there, whereas Laurier, there's not many of my friends. Actually, there's none of my friends that are going there. And also, the campus is kind of gross. Emma kind of reminded me, she went and visited and she was like, oh, the campus looks like a bunch of high schools. But for some reason, I don't really mind. And the business building is beautiful, and that's where I would be spending most of my time if I choose Laurier. Lastly, when I was looking at residences, I like the option of at Laurier that I had the apartment and the normal. You also get that at Guelph, but the Guelph South Res just kind of looked like my old high school, and that's not exactly a good thing. I really liked how both the schools seem to support their students, and I love the student life that happens at both of the schools. In the end, it came down to where I felt the most comfortable, and that actually ended up being Laurier. So I took Guelph off. So I ended up choosing Laurier. I'm really happy with my decision. Honestly, like, it's the one, it was always mostly between Western and Laurier for me. And then the other ones kind of came into play. Guelph was really there towards the end because they both had the co-op that I wanted, and so many of my friends are going to Guelph. If you're going to Laurier next year, please go and follow my Instagram so we can become friends, because I literally have nobody going there. Like, I'm terrified of making friends. I obviously don't know what's gonna happen for next year with Corona and COVID, but I'm really honestly happy with my decision. I'm happy to say I'm gonna be a Golden Hawk next year. I accepted a few days ago. I feel like I would just get like a nice experience. I love the co-op, and I felt good on the campus. Like, I was walking around just smiling the whole time. It's also a smaller community. That's really what I wanted. I'm excited. I'm really excited. So now we have to eat this cupcake. Well, banana bread. Guys, this is my first meal of the day. Just take that in. If you guys are watching this and also have made your decision, please let me know in the comments, because I want to know where everyone's going. Took a bite. Laurier. Love it. Anyways, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching and requesting this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below what else you want to see from me next and where you're going next year if you are going to university this upcoming year. Make sure to subscribe if you're new and turn on your post notification bell so you never miss a post from me. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.